Hey guys, JDC31 here, and today we are back with another episode of Minecraft. Break the game. I need to kill this skeleton somehow. There we go. Abusing pathfinding. Isn't it fun? Cutting off his attack. Of course, this would not be a very good run if this is UHC, considering I've already died last episode. I'm going to try and not die this episode. I'm going to try and finish off caving. Then I'm going to go back up to the witch hut and drop off all my booty. I love saying the word booty whenever I'm talking about loot. Makes me feel like a pirate. Now this doesn't seem to have many diamonds in this cave. I've noticed I never actually find diamonds in these ravines. Despite having a large surface area for me to check. He got dead. My mouse feels very strange. I'm going to get a new one. I don't like it. This mouse at all. I've had this mouse for over a year now, and I absolutely hate it. I've hated it ever since I got it. The sensor's very dodgy. As in, sometimes it locks up on one axis, meaning, say, I can only move left and right or up and down. And it's not like I can choose one or the other, but not both. It just randomly does it. Either it'll work one way and won't work the other, or it won't work the same way. It's just, don't buy any cyborg mice. Oh no. This mouse, probably the most expensive mouse I'd consider buying, and it's the worst mouse that I have ever seen. First 4 blocks of gold. Should probably start cooking up some of that pork chops. Some of them pork chops pretty soon. Them pork chops, that's bad. Yeah, I'll shut up now. I've seen that branch over here, and this is lower down, so I'm going to explore this first. Well done. Is that lead to another lava like? Nope. I've been really tempted to buy a Nintendo 3DS for the new Pokemon game. I used to be a really big fan of Pokemon when I was younger, and to be honest, I still am. I haven't played it in a long time, but I'm still a big fan of the Pokemon franchise. The only reason why I haven't picked up a 3DS yet, because I was, on the day of release, I very nearly marched up to my local game shop and bought one. But I didn't have the time, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I've heard that this generation, well, it's the best generation out. The end game of it is terrible, and I've actually seen the end game. There's like 3 legendaries I think you can catch post game. I mean, like after the main story, and you've captured the signature legendary that's on the box. I think there's 3 you can catch: Mewtwo, Moltres, or one of the legendary birds, depending on who your starter is, and the new one, I think it's Zygarde, how you pronounce it. But that isn't enough endgame for me. I like going around and catching lots of legendaries, even if they aren't legendaries, they're just one of a kind in that region. I love that shit. And I hate the fact that it's not like that. I also like a couple, some side story, and I know Pokemon games have been lacking that. After the game's done, like, you don't have really many decent quests you can do. But either way, still like some. I want a full-on Pokemon RPG game to come out, like proper side quests, entirely optional how you complete the game. I know it already is kind of like that, but it doesn't have like full on side quests. But I also don't want it to be like the mystery dungeon games, because they were really bad. And I have every right to say they were bad, because I sunk over. Well, I sunk too many hours into those games, hoping they'd get good. But they didn't. They were fun, I will say that, but baby zombies about. They were fun, but they weren't worth the money. Wow, that was just incredibly nerdy bit of commentary right there. Me talking about Pokemon. I probably would just end up watching a Let's Play of Pokemon X and Y. I never understood why anyone would buy Y, not X, sorry, because the Y Legendary just looks terrible. But then I seen that because they realised that the Legendary was so bad, they gave Charizard a better Mega Evolution in X. And also gave Mewtwo a better one as well. I know that if I'm going to get the next, that last Pokemon game, it'll be before January, because I really want the Mega Blaziken. Oh, I couldn't get any more nerdy right now. Oh well, I'm a nerd and proud. I find it funny when people use the word nerd as an insult. People that are nerds tend to class themselves as nerds, and calling them is just like saying, "Oh, you're a guy, you're a girl." It's like saying that. Oh, fuck off. Right, I'm not going to go back down there. I'm going to explore the other route up here. Because I know this is the way I came in. I've been having trouble getting up lately because it's moving into winter. The mornings are getting darker here. Not to mention I've also been staying up to stupid o'clock. So I've turned up late to school a few times. Oh, bugger. I hate fighting zombies because of the social. I know there's going to be a zombie that spawns from this. Or not. I've been looking at the automatic brewing systems. So I'm going to try and get my own perpetual brewing system. Saying the word perpetual there really reminded me of biology. For some reason in biology we started talking about perpetual motion and then onto the orbital mechanics of certain things. I don't know why, but in biology we talk about absolutely everything. The main thing we talk about is history, and I don't mean biological history, I mean like World War II. Stuff like that, and I don't mean me and the people sitting next to me, I mean our class and the teacher. We end up talking about different things. Something tells me I wanted to be a physics teacher or a history teacher, not a biology teacher. Which would explain some things. Oh, right, can I clear out my inventory a bit more? Right, I don't need that. Don't need that. I'm running low on food. The reason why I'm keeping those mushrooms in my inventory, I've started changing the way I'm saying inventory. I used to say it like that, then I've changed to saying inventory, and now I say kind of in the middle of the two. But the reason why I'm keeping the mushrooms in my inventory, I don't know. The reason why I'm keeping mushrooms in my pockets is for when I run out of pork chops, I'm going to use some mushrooms to get me out. That way I have no risk of starving. I've used quite a lot of torches in here. I'm quite surprised I still haven't found diamonds. If I haven't found diamonds by the time I have to leave here, then I will probably start up a strip mine. As I said, I'm breaking the game, so I want to get the game as broken as humanly possible. Right, this way. Oh, speaking of, 1, 2, 3. Right, that means I need to make a pickaxe out of that to get obsidian. Which I feel sure I know there's a lava lake near my witch hut, because I went and explored it in a creative world. I only explored the surface, but when I explored that, I could see one while flying up above the witch hut, so I'll use that to get my obsidian. Go to the nether using that. Hopefully I can find 2 more so I can get an enchanting table. That's the goal. I'm probably going to be using iron tools until I get a surplus of diamonds. How much iron have I got? Just under a stack. Have I got any bars? No. I used up the exact amount of bars I had. I love whenever I do that. That's not sarcasm, that sounded kind of sarcastic the way I said that. But yeah, I know my channel's quite a small channel and I keep asking a lot of questions about things like, what would you guys like to see, and I never really get a response, which, that's a bit upsetting, but at the end of the day I'm not doing this to get big, hence why I'm still doing this when I have about 40 subscribers and over 200 videos. I have been putting my videos on Reddit now. I would like to get some feedback on my videos. For example, you may notice that my old videos are a lot quieter, and that's because they sounded perfectly fine on my media player, and I don't watch my videos after uploading. I skim through them and see if there's any editing mistakes, but I tend to do that before upload anyway. So they sound fine to me, then they're very quiet on YouTube. I've seen what everyone was talking about my videos being really quiet, so you should notice that my microphone's now a lot louder. It's probably about... I did actually upload quite a few test videos with different gain, which took a long time, because I don't have the best internet for uploading. Not to mention, for some reason I was still rendering at the really high bitrate that I use. I use a very high bitrate that I don't actually need, but it prevents any problems from low bitrate ever occurring. I use bitrate on my 720p videos, it'd be good for 1080 videos. And I know it's overkill. Right, I need to be careful here. I know it is overkill, and I could probably churn out videos a lot quicker if I was using a much lower bitrate. But I prefer the best quality, no pixelation issues due to bitrate. Best way to secure that is too much bitrate. I don't think there's any problems having too much bitrate. I haven't actually experimented with that. I'll need to check. I need to find out the perfect bitrate for a video. But I'm fairly sure. That's like saying you can have too much quality for your DVD player. I don't know. Ah, you knob end. Right, come here. Ah, you jackass. Me and my friends have been talking about getting a server. I think I did actually talk about this, but I deleted the episode because it was the episode I was halfway through recording when my world corrupt. So I just deleted the footage. But me and my friends have been talking about starting up a server. This would be a private server, not a public server, so anyone that asks to get on would not be getting on. But I've been thinking about starting one up because, well, we had one before, and I did actually record on that. I had about 13 episodes worth, I didn't upload it because the guy who ran the server, who's a guy that we all know, and a couple of us are still friends with him, I'm not, but a few of them are. He put some people into creative mode to get them to fix something. He didn't put them out of it when he logged off the server, and they were then stuck in a position that they couldn't play without getting removed out of creative mode. So they decided to just build some houses for fun. They moved very far away so that it wasn't interfering with anyone's stuff. He then got pissed, banned them from the server, despite the fact that he was the one that left them in creative mode. And we'd paid to get on this server. By the way, we all stretched together to fund this server. The only thing this guy was supposed to do was basically keep the whitelist updated. But he banned. It was actually John. I've got a couple of. Actually, I've got a series up with him. The guy who I'm playing Saints Row with. They banned John off the server, and then a bunch of us got a bit pissed about that. Then I didn't play for a while because I had to go to Cyprus. And when I came back, there was mods installed on it, and we'd all agreed on a vanilla server. So we all got pissed at him. He banned all of us, and then realised that he had no friends to play with on the server, and that was the end of that. But the server that we're next getting, or they might be getting, if we do get it, I am going to be the admin. Everyone I've spoke to people about this, and they've all said, yeah, we actually would have rathered you as the admin to start with. And I said, I know, I would have too. He clearly didn't know what he was doing. I personally never admined the server before, but I'm not going to say I know it's easy because I know it's not. But I don't know why I done no stack like that. I know it's not easy to do, but I'm probably the most capable to do it out of the people that are going to be on the server. Eat. I got very quiet there. Right, I need to close that off. Do this. I've not fought many spiders in here. But yeah, if I do, then I'll be doing a Let's Play series on that, and it'll probably run alongside this world. However, if I don't... Well, if I don't get the server... Well, we are going to get the server, there's no doubt about it. It's more a case of when. It really depends on when I have enough money in my bank to pay the server, because I'm going to pay for 2 years, which costs about $200. So I need the money in my bank account, but everyone is going to be chipping in. I think I'm paying 3 people's fees myself, and then everyone else is paying for themselves to get on. Well, not everyone else is paying for themselves. A couple of people are paying for other people to come on. For example, John's paying for his cousin to come on. My friend Kyle, who's been in a League of Legends video I've uploaded, he is paying for one of his friends to come on. Mainly due to the fact that she's too far away to give me the money herself. But honestly, I'm not... The amount of money I'm going to be showing these people, I'm probably going to make a separate bank account for the payments. I'm going to show everyone the money that comes out of that, so that they know how much is being spent in the server. Because that last guy, I'm fairly certain that he took most of that money for himself. Because the amount of money that we're paying for this server for 2 years, we have more people on it, so the cost has been divided, and it's the same package. We're paying the same amount of money as what we paid this guy. We're paying £15 every 2 years. And we're paying £15 every 2 years for us to be on it. We paid him £15 for 1 year. So I'm fairly sure he pocketed a lot of that money. Not to mention the fact that he banned us all from the server. We should have got our money back. But I've told them that I'm not going to be in charge of bans. I'm going to be ultimately, if everything's a tie, then I'll be the last call. But I'm going to have everyone else vote on bans. I'm not going to ban anyone. Because I don't know why I'm talking about this. This isn't really something that needs to be spoken about on YouTube. But anyway, rambles. Okay, that's more than enough, so I can take those. I need more blocks to finish what I'm doing right now. I need to keep an eye out for skeletons, because a skeleton could kill me a little bit too easily right now. I don't see any skeletons. And we start to go along, but I don't like standing on this gravel. We go along the wall so I gain blocks instead of lose them, because I'm a bit too low on blocks to be building bridges. The last world, when I got corrupt, I was a bit upset, but at the same time, I'd been really tempted to stop that Let's Play world and just wait for the server to come around. Because I don't know why, I was really unhappy with that world. And I do wish, I'm not happy that the world corrupted, but I do wish that because it corrupted, I wish it corrupted before I'd done that obsidian farm. I spent so long gathering obsidian for that, but shit happens. And I was actually kind of tempted to allow myself the pass to rebuild the obsidian farm in this world once I reached a certain point without having to go farm the obsidian, but I thought, no, it's not the point of playing Minecraft. The point of playing Minecraft is to, well, no, it's not the point of playing survival Minecraft. The point of playing survival Minecraft is to, well, for me, is to survive and enjoy myself while having to gather the resources. Right, that's where it is. I got lost there. Wait, where's that gold? I know there's a pocket. Oh, it's all the way up there. Screw that. This way. But 20 minutes. I'm probably going to get to the end of this episode and I'll do the rest of the caving off camera. I just want to find an extra 2 diamonds. I also want to light up as much of the caves as I can right now, because the perimeter that I'm going to set up for the witch farm, it's going to need all the caves lit up around it anyway. But the reason why I wanted a witch farm so close to spawn, is so I could have an iron golem farm within the spawn chunks. I'm usually against iron golem farms, but I don't like encouraging strip mining because it's just giving your time up. And I value my time pretty high, especially considering right now I'm sitting 5 higher courses. Because this whole week, I've probably gamed for about 3 hours. Considering gaming is my #1 hobby, and it is my #1 pastime, it's saying quite a lot. I haven't balanced too many things. Right, something that I've been talking about with my friends about me getting their opinion, and I've tested it out with them. Well, I've not really tested it out, but I've emulated it. I'm going to get a microphone stand because most of the sound you're hearing from my keyboard is a shock, actually, of me slapping the key down, rising up the microphone. So I'm going to get a microphone arm with a shock mount, so that it's up higher, and I would emulate it for you guys, but it's just going to make a lot of noise before I do it, so there's not really much point, because I need to lift the mic and hold it upside down so that it's coming down from the sky and the keyboard isn't sending shockwaves up it, because you can hardly hear the keyboard without it. It's just the thump. Oh, thank you, bat. That bat just saved my anus. Back up this way. Should probably head back up to the witch hut. I'm a bit disappointed that I don't have second diamond, but I'm probably just set up my strip mine then. My strip mine will probably be further away from, it'll probably be going the other way from my spawn chunks. It'll probably be all the way back at spawn, pointing the other way, so I don't have to worry about the lighting up. I don't want to say spawn chunks, I might say witch hut. Yep, here's the surface. I really actually didn't get that far into that cave. Oh well, I'm going to be using X-ray machines. I know some people are against X-ray machines, but for perimeters I am really not. Oh. That's been nearly level 30. Have I got anything I can throw away? I think I've got spider eyes. No, but I've got gravel and flint. I'm going to kill these guys. Well, there's also the brown mushrooms that I'm short on. That's me even. Yep. That's 7. That'll do me for a while. Now I'm going to make my way back to the witch hut if I can find it. There it is. I probably cut that, but it was just literally about 40 steps. Now, that's another example. You can see how much clay that is. Not to mention with the new mesa biome, because I don't like bricks at all. I personally wish the block wasn't in the game. It's my least favourite block. I personally think you cannot make it look good in Minecraft. I've yet to see someone make it look good. That being said, I'm not going to say everyone who's built anything at brick can't build. It's just the block can't be made look good in my opinion. But I would love to be proved wrong. Both pigs still there? Yep. I've got more seeds for this. Oh, I don't have my hoe anymore. That needs to be hoed again. There's quite a lot of pigs in this swamp. Might call it the Bay of Pigs. Four stacks of redstone, not bad for a first haul. How much iron did I get? 32 plus 20. So just under 2 stacks plus 2 pickaxes, a shovel, a sword, an axe, and a full set of armour. Pretty good. Got over a stack and a half of lapis. I'm going to put those like that. Don't need that, we don't need that. I'm going to get to working on a storage room pretty soon, pretty early on in my Let's Play. I'll probably be next episode because looking at the time I've been recording for about 25 minutes. I'm going to do a lot off camera after this episode. I'm probably going to strip mine and do a couple of other things. I need to find cows because I need leather. Try to think about what to do. I'm also going to pretty soon mark out the perimeter. I've already got the coordinates to the centre of that written down. I'm going to go 300 blocks, not 300, 150 blocks in each direction. Make a 300 by 300 perimeter. Well, 301 in all technicality, because it's... Did I just eat the wrong type of pork? I think I did. I think I ate that raw. Tapeworms. I like these blue sluggers. I'm gonna use them in something. Blue orchid. Does I think bone meal grows those, so that means I can infinitely farm them. I've got a good feeling about this world. I know that my biome doesn't look too good because I like this grass. I really like this deep green, but I hate this kind of brown grass that seems to always be in swamps. I don't know. I also need to do more. I need to do a lot more caving, but that's going to be for another day. I'm going to build the roof on that actually, but I don't know what material I want to build it out of. I don't know what material I want to build this entire farm out of, to be honest. I haven't thought much of it through. Which I probably should have before I've done this. Right, there we go, 8. Then when that's done, put the gold in. I need to build hoppers pretty soon. I know that way is to spawn, so that way is going to be where the iron golem farm is. But I'm not going to set up until... I'm going to set the iron golem farm up first probably, but I'm not going to set it up right away. I'm going to try and get some resources, try and build a storage room first. Escape. Then once I've done that, I am going to get a lot of things done. Kind of lost my train of thought there. A lot of people think that I check my Skype. Well, a lot of people. A couple of people think I check my Skype whenever it goes off. My Skype, unless it's already open on my second monitor, which it isn't right now. Currently, I've got Google Chrome open on my second screen, and it is currently on my most visited page on Google. It's like the new tab screen when it comes up with all your most visited stuff. So porn, really. Kidding. Or am I? You see, none of you will know if I'm truly kidding there or not. I've just got to say, you probably won't believe me, but it's actually not. All my pages are YouTube, Facebook somehow. Don't ever go on Facebook. Twitch TV, Amazon, Twitter, which is understandable. Reddit, another Twitter page, and another Reddit subreddit. Escape again. I'm going to let this stuff all smelt up and probably call this episode here. I'll get some stuff done off camera. I'm not going to build anything off camera other than possibly a strip mine. And I'll probably build my storage room next time on camera. Right, I will see you guys next time.